Here we are again with Captain's Corner Brock Matheson on this really snowy day. So how's it going, Brock?
Good. How about you?
Not bad. Test, snow, same old, same old.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. Friday's game was probably one of the most memorable games in the history of the program. You guys beat number one Yale at Messer Rink. So what were the emotions and the feelings and the whole experience? How was that?
Yeah, it was obviously a great feeling. You know, we were fired up for that one. We had that one kind of circled in our calendar from way back when they beat us at their rink. I think it was 5-0 on TV. So, you know, we knew we had to come out and put forth our best effort. And I think, you know, for the most part, for definitely two periods, we were able to do that. I think the third we kind of got away from our game plan, but you know, they're the number one team in the nation, or they were at that point, and you know, they put up a good third, but obviously we were able to kind of weather the storm, and it was just a great win overall.
What was the key to beating Yale? I mean, I know they're so good in transition, so how were you guys able to stop that?
I think one of the great things was that we were finishing our hits, and our forwards were doing a great job in their offensive zone. I think, you know, there's probably many times where there's 2 or 3 shifts in a row where you just hem them in their own zone, kind of from hitting them and, you know, cycling and just outworking and winning battles. So I think our forwards did a great job kind of exploiting their D a little bit and getting some chances and putting pucks on net.
How was the crowd? Like, how did that affect you? I mean, it was, from where I was sitting, it seemed it was pretty loud and everybody's pretty excited. And was that probably the greatest, like, emotions you ever seen at Messer Rink?
Yeah, I think so. I almost kind of had the same feeling. It reminded me after we had beaten Quinnipiac last year, and for playoffs, it kind of had that same feel to it after we won, with the way the fans were reacting, the way you know, we reacted. So overall, it was a great win, and you know, it was a good weekend overall for us, I think.
Do you think that's your favorite moment in your 4 years so far?
It's definitely one of them. You know, I think last season we had some great moments as well, and I think our senior class has been part of some great times with this program, and hopefully, you know, the best ones are still ahead of us.
Just an opinion question. The pep band basically made one of their first appearances of the year this year. How does it feel to have the Union College pep band while you're on the ice? Does it add to anything?
I think it's great that you know, we're expanding in that category, and they've kind of, you know, put an effort forward, and I think they're doing a great job. And you know, obviously on the ice we're not always aware 100% of that thing, but you know, hopefully if it's some added support for us, and I think that they've done a great job so far, and I think it should continue.
Did you notice the mascot?
No, I didn't. I heard about it though.
That's pretty funny stuff.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? The next night, you know, you got Brown, and you know, after the big emotions of the night before, how you guys came out a little slow, not as much pep in your step. So how are you guys able to respond in a game that wasn't as emotional?
Yeah, I think Brown was a challenging game for us on a number of fronts. I don't think we had our A game. I don't think we had our best game, definitely, compared to the night before. But at the end of the day, you know, we were able to get the 2 points, and that's important. You know, we're definitely focusing on the areas that we were weak on in Brown and in the weekend this week in practice and going forward. But I think at the end of the day, you know, I think it was great we were able to get the 2 points. I think Keith did a great job, you know, backstopping us this weekend. So
this upcoming weekend, you guys face Princeton and Quinnipiac both on the road. Princeton is a top 20 team, one of the 5 ECAC teams in the top 20, at least to UCHO. So what's it going to take to pull out a W at Princeton?
Yeah, I think Princeton and QPAC are both having, you know, had a great month of January based on the results. So, you know, we know it's going to be a tough game both nights. And I think Princeton is just a team we're just going to have to go out and get after them right away. You know, we're going to have to hit them. They got a really active D core that like to kind of jump up in the play and kind of serve as that fourth forward. So we're going to have to be mindful of that. But overall, I think it's just important for us to stay focused and, you know, get prepared this week and just be ready to put another good weekend together here.
I've been to the Quinnipiac rink. That was a TD Bank North rink, something or other.
Yep.
Some people consider that to be the nicest rink in the conference. Do you agree?
Yeah, facilities-wise, I'd say it probably is. Yeah, I think it's the newest one, isn't it?
I think so.
One of the newest ones. I think it's a really good rink. Obviously, they got the basketball court kind of right beside the rink, and you know, it's a great. The ice is always good there. I think they just need a couple more fans to fill the place.
Well, definitely. news from from alumni news from this weekend. Lane Cafaro, he moved over to Europe to play in Germany. He joined the same team as Schreiber and TJ Fox. So that comes to the question: have you thought about your plans after this year?
I think I'm in the same boat as a lot of the seniors in that we'd like to kind of play after this season's over. Where that's going to be, I don't think any of us are sure at this point. I think, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think there's interest that we all want to play, but right now, we're just focusing on the task at hand and just, weekend by weekend doing what we can.
Yeah, I know you guys are focusing on the here and the now, but just for the people that don't know, like myself, how does this whole thing work? Do teams contact you during the season, or I have to wait for a certain point, or how does that all work?
I think it's for the most part done through the coaching staff or through agents. There's not, as far as I know, there's not too much dialogue between players and teams. Probably for good reason. It's usually done in kind of behind the scenes, and usually after the season is when those kind of things kind of come to fruition and they sort of present themselves. So, during the season, it's usually there's not too much dialogue as far as I know.
Well, that's great. I'm glad we kept it short this week. You got to run to practice, and I got to run to work. So pull out 2 W's on the road this weekend and just keep it rolling.
Thanks, Dan.
Yep, see ya.